Well, Joe, first and foremost, was one of our best trial lawyers ever, and one of my very, very good friends. Joe was one of the most passionate lawyers I've ever known, one of the most committed lawyers I've ever known. In law school, they would tell you, don't get personally involved with your case. Joe would say, hell, you're not an advocate unless you're personally involved. His passion came across, his humanity came across. He was who he was. He didn't pretend to be anybody else. You try any kind of case, any kind of case. Before he was a lawyer, he was a Marine. And he would talk about those days. And the only time Joe wasn't talking about himself, and he did like talking about himself, if he was talking about veterans, he would talk about his real heroes. You think about it, we honor veterans at football games at halftime, or at certain events where we have one or more veterans and we stand and we applaud, all of which is very appropriate and very well deserved. But we really truly honor veterans by doing something to help them. And so we thought creating an endowment to honor Joe and to honor this commitment, both as a lawyer and as a veteran, for legal access to justice for veterans. Veterans need help. They need help when they return to civilian life. They need help when they return from overseas. Many times, homes have been broken, relationships have been dissolved, deaths have occurred. Maybe there are health problems, maybe there are medical problems, maybe there are disability problems or other losses. All of these, in one way or another, implicate legal problems. We need help from you, from all of you, not only to honor Joe and to honor who he was as a lawyer, but to honor his commitment to veterans and his commitment to access to justice. And the best way to do that is to help fund this endowment.
Texas has the second largest veterans population in the country. Texas also has 5.5 million, roughly, people living below the poverty level who qualify for legal services. And a lot of those people are veterans. I think we know that it's hard for veterans to come back from being gone for so long in such a different place. I think we know that. I don't know that we really know it. To me, it's like coming back from being on a different planet. It's a different place, the risks are so different, the dangers, and then you come back to the society that put you there in the first place, but argues about our politics, our economy, the things that are important to us, and that our veterans are protecting. But to see that change is in just your everyday life, the way you get up, the way you go about your day's affairs, trying to find work, trying to find housing, trying to reconnect with family, with spouses, with children, the struggles there. In some regards, life's gone on, and you're catching up.
This is a way that we can do something beyond standing and applauding. We can actually do something to help veterans in a way that I think would mean a lot to Joe. I know would mean a lot to Joe, and I know would mean a lot to his family.